And Jarred Kelenic will come in to pinch hit. Ginkel deals. First pitch popped. Alexander goes back. Oh, it falls! Gurriel and Alexander couldn't get it. The game is tied, and Kelenic is at second base.
And that is the thing of beauty for Jarred Kelenic in his first at-bat here. In front of the home fans, got under it a little bit.
First pitch here in the third is spanked to left center by Harrison Bader. Made a big turn. He is going to try for two. And he's out.
He hit this ball pretty hard, 100 miles an hour off the bat. He jumps all over the four-seam fastball. And we talked about Jarred Kelenic and the strong arm, and it's right on the money. And Ozzie with the tag tried the swim move, couldn't get it done. That's a good job by Ozzie to make sure he keeps the tag going. But it looked like to me between first and second as he rounded first, just a little bit of a stumble or wasn't quite sure. Kind of surprised he still went after that.
1-2 from Chris Sale. Reaching for this. It's in the same spot down the left field line that Bell's ball went, but this time Kelenic gets to it and makes a spectacular diving grab. Oh, Arcia threw it over the head of Olsen as Berger scrambled back, but he'll stay at first. What a play in left.
We've seen his arm. He's shown it off a couple of times so far this season. And how about how far he had to run to get this baseball?
Left field, Kelenic has to go over toward the line and makes a great diving catch. Well, he knows the terrain here at T-Mobile Park. What a grab.
Absolutely terrific. I thought for sure this was getting down off the bat because it wasn't hit very hard, and it seemed as if it was sinking fast. And that's that great speed of Jarred Kelenic in full extension. He timed it perfectly.
2-1 now on Gavin Lux, former 20th overall selection of the Dodgers in 2016. And Lux will lift one towards left field, down for a base hit, flying around third base. Paez. Here's the throw from Jarred Kelenic, right on the money. They have got him. Jarred Kelenic, a bullet to the plate out of left field. What a play to end the inning. He pulled an arrow right out of his quiver, pulled it back and let it fire. And right on the money of the plate, Dodgers won't look at it, and that ends the bottom of the second inning.
Left center. Is this one going to get down? Kelenic. Kelenic got it. Full extension grab. He has played dazzling defense in left in this series. That keeps Freddie Freeman stuck at third.
Your Mets fans in that moment were worried about this guy because he has the ability to do that. That's gone, and what a feeling for Jarred Kelenic. Right field home run, 368 feet, and the Braves lead at 1-0 as the former Met first rounder hits it out.
Talk about catching it out in front. Not at 100 miles per hour, 98.6, but down. It has to feel good to go back into New York and be able to do that against your former organization.
This ball is hit high in the air, deep to right center field. And that baby is into the bleachers. Jarred Kelenic loves playing at Wrigley Field, and he gives Atlanta a 1-0 lead in the fifth.
Jarred Kelenic feeling saucy indeed here at Wrigley Field. He got a fastball. It was 92 miles an hour. He hit it 109 out. And there's the first home run of the season allowed by Hayden Wisniewski.
He gets into this to right center. That thing is crushed, and it is gone. A 3-run jack for Jarred Kelenic. It's 8-5.
This has to feel good here for Jarred Kelenic. Remember those pitches up and in that kind of got under his skin a little bit earlier in this game. He gets 97 and turns it around at 108. He goes 413 feet there into right field.
Santander puts this in play out to left. Now Kelnic's going to have to charge late, but he got there. What a recovery.
And probably a little panic there as well for Jarred Kelenic. This thing just died on him, and that is great closing speed and a good dive to come over the cleanly for Jarred Kelenic. You get the big swing from Santander and probably thought that ball was hit a little bit harder.
Payoff pitch. Kelenic sends it out to right. Low is back. It is gone. Just enough juice off the bat of Jarred Kelenic, and Atlanta takes the lead.
Well, perfect time to have him be the Blue Moon bright spot.
This ball off the bat of Jared Kelenic is deep to right. How about a trip to the chop house for Kelenic for the second day in a row, and we are tied.
Well, I would say someone might like the leadoff spot a little bit right now, huh? Well, you talk about giving a little bit of a jolt. I was telling someone yesterday, he's a fiery player, man. I like the passion he plays with.
Under his guidance, Kelenic lifts this in the air to deep right center. Soto is going back, and that thing is out of here. Nice catch there in the first row. And it gives us our first run of the ball game. Jared Kelenic, 7th of the season. It's 1-0 Atlanta.
So I had Nat Olson pegged as the first lefty to hit a home run against Nestor Cortez this season, but instead it is Jared Kelenic who has done such a nice job in this leadoff spot.
2-2, and that one gets by Gorman out into right center. It'll plate another run. 4-0 Atlanta. 4 runs home here in the second inning.
Jared Kelenic once again coming through here with a runner in scoring position. Gets himself this pitch that is sitting right in the middle of the plate. That is the cutter from Kyle Gibson. He smoked that baseball. 94 miles an hour off the bat, but it was loud.
Kelenic, another single. Gets it by Gorman. Zach Short will head to third, and the Braves have him at the corners with 2 outs.
Against right-handed four-seamers this year, Jared Kelenic has punished that pitch. He hasn't seen a lot of them. We know that teams have attacked him with off-speed pitches.
He waits a 1-1. He lifts this in the air to right field. That ball is headed towards the bullpen, and that's where it will land. A 2-run shot for Jared Kelenic. He has 3 hits already on the afternoon, and Atlanta now leads it 6-2. Remember when we were talking about how he enjoys the leadoff spots?
Yeah,
today?
I remember. Was that so long ago? Got a short memory.
Kelenic turns on this and sends it to the chop house. Greeting Paul Skeens pretty rudely. It's 1-0 Atlanta.
Well, that's a good start to the ball game. Fastball up, and I talked about it in the open. One of my Ford keys, right? Hunt the fastball. This team hits fastballs really well. Kelenic got one up in the zone and hammered it. Great start.
2-2 count in a 2-0 ball game. Right center. Kelenic sprints over and back, and he got it. Another great play in center field by Jared Kelenic. Lopez loves it.
Matt Chapman has seen enough of Jared Kelenic. We have not. Another great play in the gap from the Braves center fielder.
Kelenic hammers this to right center field, and that thing is gone into the chop house. 3-run bomb, 4-0 Atlanta.
I think leadoff Jared Kelenic is my new favorite. Jared Kelenic, cutter right down the middle. He took a healthy hack at a 94-mile-an-hour fastball first pitch of the at-bat. He was late on it. You give him a cutter in the middle, and you are doing him a favor, and he punished that baseball 427 feet.
That ball is headed for the chop house. Jared Kelenic, a reservation for 1 out there on a Sunday. And Atlanta's on the board in the 3rd inning.
I told you about Matt Olson and 2 home runs that he had against the Michaelis changeup. Here is a changeup right down the middle to another left-handed hitter in Jared Kelenic. 2nd time that he has homered off Miles Michaelis in his career.
That got out of here in a hurry. So 3 runs in this game, all of them via a solo homer. Kelenic out to left field. Churio going back. He's at the wall. It's gone. Kelenic back home with a solo shot to the opposite field. And his family and friends are going nuts.
You know, that ball had a different sound off it. And you see some of those fly balls to left field, but he got this good wood. That ball just kept going. And man, I'm telling you, after, for 4 last night, some miscues, now a double and a big home run.
Uh-oh.
There's a drive.
Uh-oh.
I get a chance to redeem myself. That ball is gone. Frenchie, take notice.
I hope you get to do 3 more.
9th inning magic. I said 9th inning.
Well, fellas, there's something to be said for a well-timed snap every once in a while.
Off the end of the bat, out to shallow right center. Kelenic coming on. How about that? He's sitting in the clubhouse for 90 minutes, and he makes a diving catch. Jared Kelenic turns on this, and that is headed for the chop house. A reservation for 3 for Mr. Kelenic. 4-0.
That is really, really nice to see for Jared Kelenic. Just one start in his last 8 days, and so he gets one here and takes full advantage of what looked like a hanging split.
First homer for Kelenic, by the way, since his homecoming series.
But he still has done a great job with his staff. Both guys, as you said.
Jared Kelenic, deep right center field. Goodbye. Solo jack for Jared Kelenic. 1-0 Atlanta. And I hope that guy's okay out there that went diving over the railing for that. Yeah, he's okay.